It gets old when you talk to the sun in a tongue understood by no one.
So everything's packed up now. Managed to fit everything in a somewhat decent way. Jerry can 20 litres because I've only got a 55 litre tank in the car. Squeeze everything in there, use the seat belts as like an extra little way to hold everything down, especially the fridge. I think it's a 36 litre fridge. Put clothes bags and stuff up there, and the rest of our food can just sit on top of the fridge as well. Safety stuff, Max Tracks, got 2 bags of firewood, fishing rod, cooker, more safety straps. Down that side we've got table and all that. The swags at the back. Chairs, the swags. But yeah, everything fit in pretty nicely. Door shuts. And bang. Fits in lovely. Surprisingly well actually. So jerrycan sits basically in under. It's a little bit higher, but like on the highway it's not going to make much difference, but they're just getting a little bit of a clip at the top. So on this trip, Beth and I are heading up the coast to Little Bay in Horrocks and Lucky Bay just south of Kalbarri. So the first big trip for the Jeep is going on, and also Beth's first time camping as well. So hopefully good things are to come.
It is, wait, I was just at the time, it is 5:37, 5:40. So I've never been camping before, so very excited. So far thoughts are very early, very pretty views. Excited, we'll update you. I'll never look like this again after the next few days. I'm going to start looking very feral. So I'm about to pee. We've had our first pit stop. I'm kind of scared because there might be spiders. And as a never been camping before girly, I'm scared.
My mind can't take that away. Wait, so you gonna use me now? Well, you're a motherfucker. Take this, take that, I can take it. But I might just lose my mind on my shirt anyway.
We have arrived at the first entrance. Felix is just letting down the tyres. Yeah.
Getting the tyres down to 15 psi should be enough. They got a lot of weight in the back this time, so there should be plenty. After the 6-hour drive, got to Little Bay just before lunch. Drove all the way up the beach looking for a place to camp before setting up and having a little swim. It wasn't that busy other than a few people fishing on the main part of the beach, so we headed a little further north to get our own spot away from the crowd.
Put me on the front lines as you're sitting on the sidelines. Don't think you can play with my mind, 'cause that's all mine. While you're slipping sideways, well, I've been making my way. Don't think I waste no more time, 'cause that's all mine. 'Cause y'all push out. Go on, push out. Take this, fake that if you wanna make it. Now it's time that I speak my mind. You can't take that away. And if it all came crashing down, just know that it comes back around. Well,
I have a little bit of autism and I'm not very good when it comes. The minute the camera comes out, I will be making a fool of myself.
So we're at camp for night 1. Beautiful little flat spot. That's the view. Beautiful. Probably do some fishing up there a little bit later. There's more campsites down that way and down the other way too. We're about halfway between the beginning and the end of the track. It's not very long, but it's good. It's a good spot.
It's booty. Can't wait for my wine and cheese.
Dinner was just some burgers that we made in the cooker. Nice and simple for day 1. Made it for night 1.
Bring pillows.
I did forget to bring pillows. That's it, it's towels and a hoodie instead. but it worked. Got pancake, singular, on the go.
We are full, that's why, but we had too much mix.
Yeah, we had a bit too much mix for 2 people. But yeah, it's going good. Weather's actually not too bad. A bit windy. It's a little bit cold when the sun goes out. When the sun's out, it's actually really nice. So we're in a new spot today. We found a much better spot. Table. A bit further south of where we were yesterday. So yeah, this is the setup now. We've got a lot more space actually. This one's a bit more of an actual campsite. But yesterday, no ranger came by, so we didn't have to pay any fees or anything. It was great. Isn't that right? No ranger?
No ranger.
Tried to do some fishing, but there is way too much seaweed too close by. Don't have a big enough rod to go that far. Also, we think we have milk leaking in the fridge, which isn't great, but we'll fix that when we get to it. Other issue was we noticed that this indicator kept falling out when we were driving, because it was literally, there's a little bump stop in there. I had it jammed, there's a little hook there, I had it jammed again, so I just zip tied the wires into the chassis, and now it's like a bit better. That side still flickers, but it doesn't come out. Oh shit. It does come out, but it should be right. It should be okay. Yeah. So things kind of went to shit and started pelting down rain. So we're in our makeshift awning. Try and show you the setup. So that's the cooker.
We made pasta.
We made pasta
yummy.
or spaghetti. So yeah, we've got the tables right on there. We've got the awning cover hooked inside the door. You probably won't be able to see, but I've got it velcroed inside the car as well, through the back door.
The sand is so black and sandy, my feet are so dirty.
Yeah, the sand is sticking, but I've got shoes on because I'm smart. Unlike you with your dogs out. Weather is absolutely atrocious. It's been pelting rain since about 8 o'clock, and we had to pack up everything in the rain.
It was absolute nightmare. We're so dirty. We've decided that we will be staying one night in Northampton at his relative's house because it's just insane.
It's ridiculously dirty, sandy and rainy, and Lucky Bay is supposed to be worse than here. We should not be staying 2 nights, we'll be doing 1 night, but oh well. If we had an awning and a rooftop tent, I reckon it would have been better.
I didn't want to be a pussy and say it, but I'm so glad that you suggested it.
This is too much for it. It's supposed to be a fun trip. This isn't supposed to be a challenge, it's supposed to be fun, and that wasn't fun just then.
The first night was fun. That was
great.
A fun memory, but definitely not want to do it again.
That was big fun. So yes, it rained most of the night and all morning. So we drove about 30 minutes to Northampton to dry everything out and wait out the rain at my family's place. The rain didn't end up stopping until the next morning, so it was definitely a good thing we didn't go to Lucky Bay. However, we still ended up helping my aunt feed the horses and spent some time with the dogs, as you can see in the photos.
Update, we are going to Nature's Window now. We spent the night at Ben and Laura's because the weather was just absolutely insane. But we found a new Netflix series to watch, so that's a big slay. The swag dried out, which is good. We had crayfish for dinner last night, so if you ask me, everything was worth it. I had a whole bottle of wine, so life as well, all was good. And now we are going to camping the last night and having chili con carne for dinner. So slay. Big slay, all to kiss.
After everything had dried out, we decided to drive about an hour north to Kalbarri National Park to get that famous photo at Nature's Window. It was much better weather, so we had to wait in line for about 30 minutes just to get the photos, but it was definitely worth it. After that, we jumped back in the car to head to Lucky Bay, where things got a little bit interesting. wind was very strong, so you can't hear a word I'm saying, but we were driving along the beach and through the dunes trying to find a spot out of the wind because the wind was going about 50 k's an hour. We came over the top of this dune a little bit quick, and when I hit the brakes, the car slid down the dune and into another one, leaving the front left wheel about a metre in the air. But I didn't have diff locks, so that wheel was just spinning, doing absolutely nothing. I spent about an hour trying to dig out the sand from under the wheel on the high side of the dune so it would fall down, but it had no luck whatsoever.
It's not in the way you've been treating my friends. It's not in the way that you stayed to the end.
And then when I started to make a little bit of progress, the traction boards got sucked under the car and into the soft sand, and I could not get them out.
Love isn't always on time.
So my car is still stuck. I'm not going to be able to get it out because the front tyre's in the air. So there's no drive going to it. So now I'm going to walk about 1.5 k's to the recovery station and hopefully someone will be there. But it is almost 5 o'clock, so. After getting lost a few times, I stumbled into some holiday shacks where luckily there was a family that were willing to help me out. We drove back around onto the beach and found my car, gave it a little pull, and all was good again. Finally got out after about 3 hours, I think it was, digging, walking, and took a solid 20 minutes to find my car again after I found someone.
Yay!
So we just got unstuck, got back to the Rafani campsite, and now we're just getting ready to cook dinner and sleep because I am so knackered after all that bullshit. But yeah, so what happened was I walked probably about 2 k's into this, like, where all the shacks were, and there's literally like there's no one there, they're all abandoned. But there's this one family who was staying in their boss's shack. They just got there, so I just asked like if they could help pull me out, and then the dad Sam, absolute legend, came and shout out to Sam.
And the Isuzu.
Absolute legend, came and pulled me out.
And then his kids got a photo with Felix's car. To show
Yeah.
what an idiot he is.
Yeah, pretty much. But live and you learn. Love it.
Final breakfast here at Lucky Bay. We have got bacon and hot chockies going on. How was your sleep last night?
Good.
Good.
A bit warm this morning, but oh well.
Quite booty. But Felix, the verdict is that Little Bay was better just because the camp spots aren't as good here, even though the beach is like beautiful.
If it wasn't as windy, we could camp on the beach, but the wind is ridiculous.
Since that's still good.
Rolling home to you.
After breakfast, we hit the road again and wanted to stop by the Pink Lakes on the way home.
The video does not do it justice, but the lake is pink.
It's very pink.
I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies look in your eyes.
Update is we are now heading home. Trip is done. We're stopping over in Yabba to get more fuel and then.
Is it Indiana?
Is that not what it is?
Indiana.
I think that.
Is it Indiana?
No, I didn't. From Yabba to Yabba, Guys, he's lying. Yabba. We brought home 2 crates, so Dad's gonna whip up something to go with those when we get home. Oh wait,